So good evening everyone. Online. Is my voice is audible to you all? Can you confirm in chat box once as well as screen? Play for all of you. Yes. So thank you for the confirmation. So actually in last class what we have discussed? We have discussed about the SDLC, right? So in this class we are going to start about the servers. So as a DevOps engineer, remember guys, as a DevOps engineer, at the end we need to work on the servers. We need to work on the servers. So let's say daily we are using the applications. Daily we are using the phone pay. Daily we are using the Google Pay. Daily we are using the WhatsApp, Twitter, Instagram. So like we are using the number of applications. My question is, let's say daily I am using the Paytm. What we are going to use? We are going to use the Paytm application. Now my question is, what is meant by application? What is meant by application? So online, whether it is right or wrong, you can answer. Daily we are using the Paytm application, right? My question is, what is meant by application? So let me tell you with simple example. So see here, in that Paytm application, we are having the number of services. We are having the recharge, bank transactions, movie tickets, train tickets, bus tickets. These all are the services. Group of services together called application. What is meant by application? Application is nothing but group of services together called application. So online clear for all of you. What is meant by application? So you can confirm in chat box so that I can move. Group of services together called application. Great. So then next, my question is, where our application will present? Where our application will present. Let's say I'm using the Paytm application. So did my Paytm application will present on my phone or on my app store or play store or else on the server where it is going to be present? Where our application will present. So at the end, our application will present on the server. Where our application will present, it is going to present on the server. Now, my question is, what is meant by server? What is server? So see here, server is nothing but which provide the services to the end user. Which provides the services to the end user. Let's say I'm going to open the Chrome. So see here, I'm going to open the Chrome. So when I have opened the Chrome, so search for paytm.com. Ultimately, Chrome server is providing the Paytm services to me. Chrome server is providing the Paytm services to me. So when I have entered for the netflix.com, ultimately Chrome server is providing the Netflix services to me. So when I have entered for the AHA, so ultimately Chrome server is providing the AHA services to me. So ultimately server is nothing but which provides the services to the end user. So online clear for all of you, what is meant by server? So then next, great. So after this, we are having the types of servers. What we are having? We are having the types of servers. So basically, we are having three types of servers. How many types of servers we are having? Three types of servers. So the first one is about web server. What we are having? Web server. So the second one is about app server. What we are having? App server. So the third one is about database server. What we are having? Database server. So totally, how many types of servers we are having? Three types. What are they? Web server, app server, as well as database server. So now let us discuss one by one. What is meant by web server? What is meant by app server? As well as what is meant by database server. Let us discuss one by one. So only clear for all of you. Follow అవుతున్నారా అండి? Great. So now let us discuss about the web server. So the first one is about web server. Now what is meant by web server? Web server is nothing but which provides the UI part of your application. UI part of your application. Let's say when I have opened the Chrome and search for paytm.com. Paytm.com. Ultimately, we are getting one UI part, right? Nothing but this is going to be the user interface part. Web server is nothing but which provides the UI part of your application. So then next, who will work on the web server? Means we are having the development team and UI UX team. So who will work on the web server? Development team as well as UI UX team. Next, which type of technologies they will use? Front-end technologies like CSS, HTML, Java, React, Angular. So these type of technologies, these development team will work on the web server. Next, where it is going to be present? It is going to be present on the presentation layer. Where it is going to be present? It is going to be present on the presentation layer. So this is all about the web server. So we are having the OSI layers, guys. So in that layer, presentation layer, it is going to be present. So after web server, what we are having? We are having the app server, nothing but application server. Nothing but application server. So now what is meant by application server? Application server is nothing but wherever logic was present. Wherever logic was present. So see here. So when I have opened the paytm.com, ultimately we are getting one UI part, right? So when I have search enter for the bus ticket, so automatically my server is going to redirect. So see here in the top, it is going to redirect. Nothing but it is going to redirecting from web server to app server. It is going to redirect from web server to app server. Nothing but wherever logic was present. Next, who will work on the application server? Nothing but app server, guys. Who will work on the app server means, so ultimately we are having the development team again. Development team. So which type of technologies they will use? They will use like Java, .NET, Python. Okay now. So we are having C hash. So this type of technologies will use the development team on the app server. So next, where it is going to be present? It is going to be present on the logic layer. Logic layer. So this is all about the app server. So after app server, what we are having? We are having the database server. What we are having? We are having the database server. Now, what is meant by database server? Database server is nothing but where our information will save, nothing but store. Where our information will get stored. Let's say when I am trying to book the bus tickets, I need to provide my information. So my name, so my number, when I am traveling, from where to where I am traveling, so my mail ID I need to be passed, right? In the same manner, actually, wherever information gets stored, this all information gets stored means, so in the database server, it is going to be stored. Wherever information will get stored. Next, who will work on the database server? Means, so ultimately we are having the DB team, nothing but database team will work on the database server. So, which type of technologies they will use? They will use like SQL, MySQL, PostgreSQL, okay now, MongoDB, HANADB. So we are having different types of DBs. So according to our requirement, database team will work on the database server. Now, where it is going to be present? It is going to be present on the back end. Where it is going to be present? It is going to be present on the back end. So guys, see here, this is all about the servers. So anybody has any doubts over these three servers? Web server, app server, as well as database server. Clear for all of you? What about the others? I need a response from everyone. Yeah, that's great. Now, after this, we are having the installation of servers. What we are having? We are having the installation of servers. How to install the servers? Means, before going to start about the installation of servers, let me give one scenario. Like, this is my water. Let's say, this is my water. So, in generally, what is the color of water? What is the color of water? The online. In generally, what is the color of water? It's going to be the transparent, right? It's going to be the transparent. So, in the plain water, when I have dropped the red color, when I have dropped the red color, what will happen? It is going to turn into the red. So, when I have dropped the blue color over the plain water, what will happen? It is going to turn into the blue. So, when I have dropped the pink color over the plain water, what will happen? It is going to turn into the pink. Again, when I have dropped the green color, what will happen? It is going to turn into the green, right? In the same manner, this is my plain server. This is my empty server. So when I have installed the web server configurations, when I have installed the web server configurations over the plain server, then the server is going to act as web server. When I have installed the app server configurations over the plain server, then the server is going to act as app server. Then the server is going to act as a app. So sorry guys, so actually I was in the mute. So after what we are having database server, right? So when I have installed the DB server configurations over the plain server, then this server is going to act as database server. Then this server is going to act as a database server. So online clear for all of you how to install the servers. So I will guide you how to install and then configure it. In upcoming classes, you will get to know that. So meanwhile, installation of servers clear for all of you. So you can confirm in chat box. That's great. So after installation of servers, we are having the architectures of servers. What we are having? We are having the architectures of servers. So basically, we are having four types of architectures. How many types of architectures we are having? Four types. But majorly we are having three types. How many types we are having? Three types we are having. So the first one is about one tier architecture. So the first one is about one tier architecture. So the second one is about two tier architecture. So the third one is about three tier architecture. So now let me ask you, what is the fourth one? What is the fourth one? For the first is it is going to be the one tier. So the second one is going to be the two tier. Third one is going to be the three tier. Now what about the fourth one? So someone is saying fourth tier. Offline people. So here fourth one is about the n-tier architecture. N-tier architecture, not the four-tier architecture. So n-tier architecture or multi-layer architecture. Anything is fine. Okay, na? So now let us try to concentrate on these three architectures. So it is very important in interviews perspective they are going to ask. So the first one is about what we are having the one tier architecture. So here tier is nothing but layer. Tier is nothing but a layer. So layer is nothing but server. So ultimately we are going to call it as one server architecture or not. Tier is nothing but layer. Layer is nothing but server. So ultimately we are going to call it as one server architecture. So the name itself contains one server. So totally how many servers will present here? Will present only one server. Will present only one server. So how many types of servers we are having? We are having the three types, right? So we are having the three types. Web server, okay now. App server, okay now. Next, what we are having? Database server. So all the three servers has installed within the single server. So then this type of architecture are nothing but web server. One tier architecture. So see here, within the single server, I am having the web server, I am having the app server, I am having the database server. So then this type of architecture are nothing but one tier architecture. So where is the example? Example for one tier architecture is nothing but our laptop. So here laptop is also one server, guys. So this is my laptop, right? This is my laptop. So within the laptop, I am having different applications. Like I am having the VLC Media, Zoom, GoToMeeting, Visual Studio Code. So we are having the number of applications. So let's say when I have opened the VLC Media, so ultimately we are getting one UI part, right? So this is going to be the UI part. So when I have opened the media, open file, so ultimately it is going to redirect nothing but your app server. So actually the video where it is going to be stored, it is going to be stored on the memory, nothing but database server. So within the single place, I am having my web server, I am having my app server, I am having my data, nothing but memory. So then this type of architecture are nothing but one tier architecture. So I'm clear for all of you about the one tier architecture. So can you confirm in chat box once? So or else I can repeat again. So that's great. So after 1 year, what we are having? We are having the two-tier architecture. What we are having? We are having the two-tier architecture. So again here, tier is nothing but layer. Layer is nothing but server. So ultimately we are going to call it as two server architecture, right? So the name itself contains two servers. So totally how many servers we are having here? We are having the two servers. So here going to be the server 1. This is going to be the server 2. So I'm going to establish the connections between them. So then this type of architecture, are nothing but two-tier architecture. So within the single server, within the first server, I am going to install the web server. Here, I am going to install the app server as well as database server. Okay, na? So where is the example? Example for two-tier architecture is going to be the your phone. Let's say this is my phone. This is my phone. Within the phone, I am having the YouTube or not? We are having the YouTube. So when you have opened the YouTube, so YouTube will present on your phone. But the content, but the videos that are present in the YouTube, it was not present on your phone. It was on somewhere else. Nothing but it is going to be your server. So online clear for all of you. Example for two-tier architecture. Phone, YouTube. So actually YouTube was present on your phone. Your phone is going to be the server one. But the content that are present in the YouTube is not present on your phone. It's present on the somewhere else. Nothing but it is going to be present on your server too. App server as well as database. Phone, YouTube. So after two-tier architecture, what we are having? We are having the three-tier architecture. What we are having? Three-tier architecture. So again, here tier is nothing but layer. Layer is nothing but server. So ultimately, we are going to call it as three-server architecture. So the name itself contains three servers, right? So server 1, server 2, server 3. So in the first server 1, server 2, server 3. In the first server, I am going to install the web server. So here app server, here database server. So I am going to establish the connections between them. So then this type of architecture are nothing but a three-tier architecture. So example for three-tier architecture. Where is the example? Means, so again your phone as well as YouTube. So way of arranging the app server as well as database server here separately. So previously I am going to maintain app server and database server within the server too, right? So here we are maintaining different servers. So online clear for all of you about the servers. That's great. Server. So let me recap it all one more time. So actually what we have discussed up to now, let me recap it. So now what is meant by application? First we have discussed about the application, right? Now what is meant by application? Application is nothing but a group of services. So at the end, wherever application will present, it will present on the server. Now, what is meant by server? Server is nothing but which provides the services to the end user. So totally how many types of servers we are having? We are having the three types of servers. What are they? Web server, app server, database server. So now, what is meant by web server? Web server is nothing but which provides the UI part of our application. Who will work on the web server? Development team. So which type of technologies they will use? They are going to use like CSS, HTML, Java. Next, where it is going to be present? It is going to be present on the presentation layer. So this is all about the web server. So after web server, what we are having? We are having the app server. What we are having? We are having the app server. Now, what is meant by app server? App server is nothing but wherever logic was present. So who will work on the app server? So here UI UX team as well. Okay now. So who will work on the app server? Ultimately, we are having the development team. So which type of technologies they are going to use? They are going to use .NET, Python, Java. Okay now. So here React Angular as well. Okay now. Next, after app server, what we are having? Sorry. Where it is going to be present? It is going to be present on the logic layer. Logic layer. So after app server, what we are having? We are having the database server. What we are having? We are having the database server. Now, what is meant by database server? So, which stores our information. Who will work on the database server? Ultimately, we are having the DB team. So, which type of technology they are going to use? SQL, MySQL, PostgreSQL, MongoDB, Cosmos DB, HANA-DB. We are having number of DBs. So, according to our requirement, development team will work on the database. So then next, after this, what we are having, where it is going to be present? It is going to be present on the back end. Okay now. Online clear for all of you. సో అర్థమైందండి. That's great. So next. So next. After this, what we have discussed about the architectures of servers, right? So totally we are having how many types of architectures? Four types of architectures. But majorly, how many types of architectures we are having? We are having the three types of architectures. So the first one is about one tier architecture. One tier architecture. So the second one is about two-tier architecture. So the third one is about three-tier architecture. Clear? So I'm clear for all of you. So, and also we have discussed in detail about the one-tier architecture, two-tier architecture, three-tier architecture. So, one-tier architecture. So here tier is nothing but layer is nothing but server. So ultimately, we are going to call it as one server architecture. So the name itself contains one server. So totally, we are having only single server. Within the single server, I am having the web server, I am having the app server, I am having the database server. So then this type of architecture are nothing but one tier architecture. So example for one tier architecture, what I have said about the laptop. So in the laptop, we are having the VLC media. Okay, na? So after one tier architecture, what we are having? We are having the two-tier architecture. So here again, tier is nothing but layer is nothing but the server. So ultimately, we are having two servers here. So within the first server, I am going to install the web server. Within the second server, I am going to install the app server as well as database server. So then this type of architecture are nothing but two-tier architecture. So example for two-tier architecture, what I have said? I have said about the phone YouTube. So here phone is going to be the server one. So the content that are present in the YouTube, it is going to be the server two. So within the server two, I am having app server, database server. So after two-tier architecture, what we have discussed? We have discussed about the three-tier architecture. So again here, tier is nothing but the layer is nothing but the server. So name itself contains three server architecture. Totally how many servers we are having? We are having the three servers. So server 1, server 2, server 3. So within the server 1, I am going to install the web server, here app server, here database server. So we are going to establish the connections between each and every one. So then this type of architecture are nothing but three-tier architecture. So online clear for all of you? Yeah, that's great. So next, so from the first, I am talking about the server, right? So if your server needs to run, needs to work, let's say I have said server is nothing but our laptop, right? If your laptop needs to run, needs to work, I need one voice, right? I need one voice. Now my question is, what is mean by OS? OS అంటే ఏంటి? What is mean by OS? So see here with simple example. So most of the people will say like OS is nothing but operating system, operating system. So forgot about that one. So it is going to be the full form of OS. But what exactly it will do? It will do like let's say we are the humans, right? So we know the number of languages. We know Telugu, we know Hindi, Kannada, Malayalam. But the server, but the mission, but the laptop will only understand the binary level language, zeros and ones. Other than this, server can't understand anything. So if I want to communicate with my laptop, I need one server. I mean, I need one translator, right? So here translator are nothing but the OS. So ultimately it is going to provide the communication between user as well as machine. So only clear for all of you about the OS. So this is all about today's. So guys, if you have any doubts over this session, you can ask. So ఏమైనా doubts ఉన్నాయా from this class? Any doubts? So not only from this class, you can ask from any types of doubts. You can ask. So see here, our course, like once we have started the course, our session is going to be the 1 hour session. ఓకేనా హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ డౌట్స్ డైలీ 1 hour సెషన్ ఉంటుంది హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ డౌట్స్ ఉంటాయి సో డైలీ యూఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ ద డౌట్ సెషన్స్ సో అర్థమైంది సెషన్ ఫస్ట్ సెషన్ ఎలా అనిపించింది ఈరోజు క్లియరా ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయా హౌ వాజ్ ద సెషన్ ఎలా అనిపించింది అండ్ ద యాక్చువల్ ట్రైనింగ్ వాజ్ స్టార్టెడ్ సో విత్ ఇన్ 2 days ఒక 2 days డెమోస్ జరుగుతాయి ఇంకా తర్వాత నుంచి టాపిక్స్ ఇంకా ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయా సో ఓకే దెన్ bye all have a nice day